Do you want more success, more growth, more results? Then it's time for the Boundless Success Accelerator from the Modern Observer Group. This isn't your average coaching program. It's where top performers come to dominate. Weekly group sessions, on-demand coaching, a community that's got your back, and a power-packed library of tools to supercharge your business and career. No more excuses, no more waiting. Get in, level up, and start building the life you've been dreaming about. Visit us at modernobserver.com/boundless success to join today. Let's get you to the next level. We're here because the news is being distorted. We're here because people are being inundated with misinformation on social media. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup.
This is the raw, naked truth.
Progress in the trade war, eliminating artificial dyes in American food, an overhaul of the State Department, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. Islamist terrorists killed more than 25 tourists in India. The attack took place in Kashmir, a region that many in Muslim-majority Pakistan say is occupied by Hindu-majority India. According to one eyewitness, unidentified gunmen opened fire on the tourists at close range. In a statement on Truth Social, President Trump said, "The United States stands strong with India against terrorism." White House Press Secretary Carolyn Leavitt said the Trump administration now has 18 proposals on paper for trade deals following the implementation of its latest tariffs. I spoke to our entire trade team this morning. There is a lot of progress being made. We now have 18 proposals on paper that have been brought to the trade team. Again, these are proposals on paper that countries have proposed to the Trump administration and to our government, Leavitt told reporters Tuesday. You have Secretary Bessent, Secretary Lutnick, Ambassador Greer, NEC Director Hassett, and Peter Navarro, the entire trade team meeting with 34 countries this week alone, she continued. We are moving at Trump speed to ensure these deals are made on behalf of the American worker and the American people. Leavitt also announced that the president and the administration are setting the stage for a deal with China. Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. announced a plan to phase out 8 FDA-approved artificial dyes used in food and medication by the end of 2026, leaving major food companies to find natural alternatives. This represents Kennedy's first major push to make U.S. policy align with his Make America Healthy Again movement. Data suggests that over 36,000 American food products contain Red 40, one of the 8 dyes RFK Jr. is seeking to eliminate. Food companies have resisted prior efforts to go natural, saying the dyes are harmless and replacing them would be expensive for consumers. Currently, 36 food dyes have FDA approval. 9 of them are artificial and made with petroleum. Secretary of State Marco Rubio unveiled a massive overhaul of the State Department on Tuesday, with plans to reduce staff in the U.S. by 15%, while closing and consolidating more than 100 bureaus worldwide as part of the Trump administration's America First mandate. The reorganization plan, announced by Rubio on social media and detailed in documents obtained by the Associated Press, is the latest effort by the White House to reimagine U.S. foreign policy and scale back the size of the federal government. The restructuring was driven in part by the need to find a new home for the remaining functions of the U.S. Agency for International Development, an agency that Trump administration officials and Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency have dismantled. We cannot win the battle for the 21st century with bloated bureaucracy that stifles innovation and misallocates scarce resources, Rubio said in a department-wide email obtained by the Associated Press. He said the reorganization aimed to meet the immense challenges of the 21st century and put America first. Swiss pharmaceutical giant Roche is joining a new surge of corporate reshoring with a $50 billion commitment to expand U.S. manufacturing driven by new White House tariffs and policy incentives. The investment includes major upgrades in Indiana, Pennsylvania, Massachusetts, and California, along with a 900,000 square foot facility for next-generation weight loss drugs at a yet-to-be-disclosed location. Similar announcements include TSMC's $100 billion investment in advanced chip plants in Arizona, Eli Lilly's doubling of its U.S. footprint with 4 new pharmaceutical sites, and Apple pledging $500 billion towards AI-driven manufacturing and training, including a Houston facility. NVIDIA is launching domestic production of its AI supercomputers in Texas, while Hyundai plans to invest $21 billion to expand its U.S. auto output and innovation efforts. In a further indication of the continuing failures of California, Los Angeles has seen a decline in film and TV production, causing some to worry the city could face the same fate as Detroit did with the auto industry several decades ago. As the auto industry left Detroit, it really hollowed out that city, and now there's some concern that the same thing could be happening here in Los Angeles and in Hollywood as movie productions move out of town, Fox Business correspondent Max Gordon reported Tuesday. In a report released last week, Film LA said the greater Los Angeles area's on-location production for movies, TV, commercials, and other projects amounted to just shy of 5,300 shoot days in the first quarter of the year, marking a 22.4% drop from the same 3-month period in 2024. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of the Raw Naked Truth Daily News Brief, as well as our sister podcast, Carnivore Radio, with news analysis and commentary, and the rest of the Xvadio Podcast Network at xvadio.com, the Apple Podcasts app, YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon Music, and other platforms that respect freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.